What's up guys, Timmygammer here, and welcome back to another video. So today we are here in Knights & Dragons, and we will be looking at the brand new Guild War that just ended, and also be leveling up the brand new armor, so basically top 15, top 10 armor. So pretty excited about that, actually. Pretty awesome armor. So before we get right into this, I just want to say that doing a Fusion Frenzy next video, so basically in 2 days Wednesday, I'm going to try to upload every 2 days. And maybe even 2 days in a row, so I don't know. But basically, here on the screen, I'm just showing, I don't know if it's here, or basically just covering my face, but I'm just showing you all of my Epic and Dragonforge's armors. Basically, let me know in the comments, what combinations should I do? So just here on my screen, a ton of Dragonforges. Which one should I fuse? Which one? And then we will be doing Fusion. And maybe the ones that I get good results, maybe you're going to be receiving a little prize. So I think that could be pretty entertaining. But let's get right into the Guild War. So basically, it just ended a few minutes ago, not even half an hour ago, and you see the brand new Water and Fire Shadowforged, which is pretty cool. So one crafting material right here for the latest season, and also 3 of the new pets, which I say the freaking Fire pet looks really amazing. I cannot wait to get it. So 75 gems over here, so top 5 right now. So I want to give a huge shout out to Jacob. So crazy armor is really awesome, and you just earned a new Fire and Water. As you can see, the Summertide male, this one, the just basic stats, just with no rings and amulets. It's already 5,000 attack and 4,000 defense, so pretty awesome. Tides of Summer, we are going to be equipping the other Tides of Summer, and just with that, we have around 800 health on the main guy, basically 400 and 4,600 defense and 6,300 attack, so pretty awesome armor. This is just the level 1 stats, so pretty awesome. You can already like compare it close to the double Water and Water one. So, pretty awesome right there. Want to give also huge shout out to his guild right now that he is in. And also to his GM right here, which, Gejaman1. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but Gejaman1, shout out to you. So, basically, we are just going to be looking at the Guild War, doing a little recap of iOS right now. So, what do we have right now? Pretty awesome Commander WoW top player. That is a lot of points, over 100,000. So, basically, over here you see, shout out everybody in his guild, over 1,000,000 points the first one, so pretty crazy stuff right there. So CTA family coming in 5th position. So of course the Untouchables with 0 losses and 24 wins with 57 million points. Then Rogue District, the Rainbow Flamers, they are all going to be getting the plus version of the armor. Basically top 3 is going to be getting the plus version, top 5 is going to be getting the regular version and different stuff. So basically from top 5 to 15, the only difference is basically a couple more gems, but it's really more for the crafting material. So pretty nice right there. Then shout out to all of the other guilds, Dark Soldier, CTA family, Wisps, I guess, I don't know how to pronounce it, Creation, the Polluters, Funksel Brothers, Loki family. Basically all gonna be, all of them getting the freaking Shadowforged armor. So that is pretty cool, I gotta say. So let's dive right into it. I cannot wait to level up this bad boy. Water and Fire, actually one of my favorite. I think it's pretty much everybody's favorite element combination. Because, I don't know, just good against Fire Spirit. And I don't know, it just seems to always work fine. Alright. So, a ton of fusion boost right here. Not that much. So, I'm just going to be starting off with 2 stars over here. He has quite a lot of them. So, I'm going to be starting off with the 2 stars. Then going into 3 stars, 4 stars. Not going to be going in epics. I really don't think I need to go into the epics, but if we actually do, then we'll do that later on. But as you can see, the Water Fusion boost, he has over 60 of them, and he also has a couple of 3-star fusion boosts, so that is definitely quite nice, I gotta say. Alright. So, more 2 stars. Got around 14 right now. Alright, come on, bring it to level 20. So basically, I'm not too sure if he has any silver coin, Jacob, but I hope so. If not, just bringing it to level 99, it is still going to be doing so much damage in the arena. Cannot wait to try it out and equip it later on. Alright, level 20 around now. So basically, no 2 stars left, only the 3 stars right now. So once we are done with that, gonna be directly going into the fusion boost. Don't want to waste any time with the legendaries because, honestly, I thought it would be giving us more levels, but it's not giving us that many levels. So that's what we're going to be doing. Directly going. Alright. With the fusion boost. Almost done. The captains. One last round of them. And then going into the Water and Fire fusion boost. Not going to be touching the spirit ones. Only like 3 or so. So it's not really going to be worth it to touch it. Alright. All that Fire fusion boost is giving us so many levels. Alright. Around 35 right now. The stats are already starting to be quite nice. I'm gonna be seeing after if he has any rings and amulets. Fusion boost, not gonna be doing like all of the low level ones, all silver ones, all that stuff. I don't think it's really worth it, and it takes a lot of time, to be honest. But he still has around 22 million gold, which is a lot. By the end of it, he should at least have 20 million gold. We might be spending like 2 million or so, but I don't think we're gonna be spending that much. If we do, I don't know. But it is almost already level 50, which is quite nice, I gotta say. So the last evolution of the armor, as you can see, just the looks of his armor. Armor looks quite nice right now. Alright, level 54 right now. Alright. Okay. Pretty quick. I think we do like 2 levels or so each time. Not that great. We did 3 levels right here, so 3 levels. We should be able to get it with the with only 2 stars. We should get it to at least level 80. This is what I think. Hopefully we do, because I don't want to spend all of his fusion boosts, but hopefully we have enough to max it, even though he has less than 100 armors. I cannot remember the last time. I have like 6 or 700 right now, so I have quite a lot, I gotta say. But I'm gonna be pushing soon. I have around 2,000 gems, so not too sure. Should I go top 3 or top 10? Let me know, because I could go like top 10 like 2 or 3 times, so I don't know. But top 3, the armors are freaking awesome. Freaking beast. Maybe gonna wait for a dual element. I don't know. I'll see soon. So basically, we are done with the 2 stars. I said I'd like it to be level 80 or so. Not gonna be able to. I'm gonna touch the spirit right here, but don't think it's gonna change that much. Alright. Almost level 80 right now. So water and fire should be giving us a couple of levels right here. Alright. At least 5 levels. Come on, man. Yes. Oh, yes. That's beautiful. And now we are starting to be in the big level. So over 91 levels right now. I'm not too sure if I should use. Okay, we are level 94 right now. I'm not going to be touching that one because I don't know how many levels it's going to be giving us. But I think the simplest way to do is actually going to be using some legendaries. He told me earlier to use a bunch of legendaries. So that is what I'm going to be doing basically. Because honestly, nowadays, they suck so much that the only use for legendaries is to leveling up your armors. And it's actually not that bad. It's giving me a couple of good stuff. So this should be the end of it. 99 right here, as you see. So he has 10 coins. I'm not going to be doing it. I'm not too sure if he wants. Anyways, 6 out of 10. That's still a passing grade. So if we do it, we're going to be actually over 5,000 attack stats and 4,300 defense stats. So some pretty nice stuff. Gonna be looking to enhance the rings and amulets over here. So Tides of Summer, this one over here, as you can see, he already has around 30 fusion boosts of fire. So just the few first levels, 18 levels, just using 4 fusion boosts. The first levels are always amazing. Oh, well, almost level 30. And we barely started, so that is quite nice, I gotta say. Alright, 35. I think we are not gonna be able to max it, but at least bring it to level 50. That would be quite. Oh yes, at least 60 even. More than 60, I think. 65. Let's aim for. Okay, maybe not. And I don't know what level 58. I think maybe. I don't know. 59. Oh, barely 60. That was pretty nice. And now gonna be looking at the other Tides of Summer one, and basically he doesn't have any water ones, so I'm not too sure if I'm allowed to touch them. So I'm not gonna be touching them. Just equipping them and seeing what it does on the beautiful armor. So this armor over here, nice. As you can see, the stats of this armor is pretty awesome. And remember that the rings and amulets are not even maxed. And I don't even have the ascension levels. And still, over 800 health, almost 6,000 defense, and almost 8,000 attack stats. So some pretty nice stuff. So going to be equipping it as his first armor. And it is already on his main dude over here. So Tides of Summer and the other one over here. So let's just see on the armor, the bonus. So basically, it's just the normal version of the armor, but it is still going to be having a nice bonus of 466 attacks and 264 defense and 87 health. So pretty nice, well balanced, I gotta say. So basically, that's just what we're going to be doing. Okay, this one over here, and I don't know, just take another one, a random one. Alright, of course, this one, durable rock shield, pretty nice. So just going to be attacking a random person, and that person, of course, water, is going to be doing some good damage to us because we are fire, but it is still a recent one, so it's going to rock and totally demolish. Wow. First night only, and they were good versus us. This one over here, we have the advantage on the first one, but not on the 2-second one. So first one is gonna be going down like nothing, and then gonna be struggling against the other ones, but the other dudes are gonna be taking care of it. So I gotta say, this is still pretty nice. I gotta give it to you. Wow, fire is gonna be wrecking, even though they were strong against us, since it's a pretty decent armor. It's like almost 8,000 attack stats, pretty crazy. And then it's just gonna be wrecking. You see, no freaking fire and spirit, and still doing pretty good. So yeah, guys, this is gonna be it, guys, for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry, I don't know, man, I can't speak today, pretty weird, kind of tired, but oh well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed more Nights of Dragons video, Fusion Frenzy, and different stuff. If you guys hasn't commented yet, be sure to comment down below on the thing I showed earlier. Just go back to like 30 seconds, and basically just a ton of armors. I'm gonna be doing a Fusion Frenzy. Let me know if I should do it alone or with other people, and if we should have consequences, like before we had a G Fuel challenge. Basically just taking energy drink, G Fuel, and I don't know, taking it with a spoon. We did a slime challenge, did a ton of different stuff. So if you guys would be interested in more challenges, feel free to let me know. I think it would be pretty cool. So yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.